Decisions do not fail because information is missing. They fail because structure is absent. This course is not about choosing better. It is about making choice possible. Before judgment, before confidence, before action, there must be architecture. Chapter 1. Decisions are not moments. A decision is often described as a moment, a click, a trade, an action. This description is inaccurate. A decision is a structure that exists long before action. By the time action happens, the decision has already been constrained. Options were included or excluded. Risks were framed or ignored. Alternatives were compared or never considered. What looks like a moment is the end of a process. Decision architecture focuses on everything that happens before that moment. Chapter 2. Designing the option space. Every decision begins with an option space. What can be done? What cannot be done? Most failures begin here, not because the wrong option was chosen, but because the right option was never available. An option that cannot be articulated cannot be selected. An option that cannot be compared cannot be evaluated. Architecture defines which options exist and how they relate to each other. Without this structure, choice becomes improvisation. Chapter 3. Risk is not a number. Risk is often reduced to probability. This reduction is convenient. It is also incomplete. Some risks are measurable. Others are structural. A measurable risk answers the question, how likely is this outcome? A structural risk answers a different question, what happens if this fails? Decision architecture prioritizes impact over likelihood. A low probability failure with irreversible consequences must be treated differently from a high probability inconvenience. Risk is not just uncertainty. It is exposure. Chapter 4. Probability and uncertainty. Probability assumes a known distribution. Uncertainty does not. Most financial decisions are made under uncertainty, not probability. Models handle probability well. They struggle with uncertainty. Architecture compensates for this gap. When probability is unclear, structure becomes protection. Constraints replace forecasts. Boundaries replace confidence. The goal is not to predict outcomes, but to survive them. Chapter 5. Trade-offs must be explicit. Every decision contains trade-offs: return versus stability, speed versus control, flexibility versus commitment. When trade-offs are hidden, decisions feel simple. When trade-offs are explicit, decisions feel difficult. This discomfort is necessary. Decision architecture surfaces trade-offs before action is taken. It does not resolve them. It makes them visible. Clarity does not remove tension. It reveals it. Chapter 6. Waiting is a decision. In many systems, inaction is treated as absence. This is a mistake. Waiting changes exposure. Waiting preserves options. Waiting consumes time. Choosing not to act is still a decision. Decision architecture treats waiting as a valid option with its own cost and benefit. Ignoring this option forces premature action. Structure restores balance. Chapter 7. The FinAI decision flow. FinAI formalizes decision architecture as a sequence. First, define the option space. Second, identify structural risks. Third, clarify uncertainty boundaries. Fourth, surface trade-offs. Fifth, allow waiting. Only after this does action become relevant. This flow does not guarantee success. It guarantees coherence. Coherent decisions fail differently. Closing decision architecture does not promise certainty. It promises alignment. When decisions fail, they should fail within design, not outside it. This course does not tell you what to choose. It ensures that whatever you choose was structurally possible. In the next course, we examine the tools that attempt to judge for us, AI models, their strengths, their limits, and where architecture must contain them.